left over from therapy. This is an analogy that my therapist shared to express why developmental trauma or complex trauma is often really hard to see, to credit yourself with having, and for other people to see and give credit to. He said big T trauma is often like you are a kid growing up relatively typically, and then somebody comes with a baseball bat and hits you in the shin with it, and it fractures your leg. In a lot of cases, your parents are going to take you to the hospital. Even if they don't, other people will see that you have this huge bruise on your leg and will likely be able to see that essentially your leg is broken, that you are very injured, because it's very apparent and visible. You were able to walk fine the day before. Now you are in excruciating pain and you're not able to move that part of your leg. It is going to be a given that you have this clear, specific wound that can be pointed to, and it's known that that is going to need a time to heal. The analogy for complex trauma is that before you ever learned how to walk, a piece of glass got stuck in your heel. And so from the time you started walking, you always favored one leg over the other because it hurt to walk on that side that has glass stuck in it. And nobody knows that there's this tiny shard of glass in your leg. And so you just develop your walking, and your gait isn't quite like other people's, but it's how you've been since you started to walk. And you get quite good at compensating for that because you just adapt around it as you are developing. And maybe when you're 20, 30 years old, you realize that there's a piece of glass in your foot and you can try to get it out, but there has been calluses and new skin that has grown over that piece of glass. And one of your legs has been strengthened to overcompensate for not putting pressure on the foot that hurts. And so all that you know is your atypical gait. And all that anybody around you has ever known you to be is a kid who walks with an atypical gait. And so then trying to find your way back to having equal strength and relying equally on both of your feet is going to be really difficult, and is really going to just challenge everything that you have ever been, because it's something you've never experienced before, and it's a version of you that nobody around you has experienced before.